See without my glasses.
Welcome, welcome to the Trapkin Podcast. We got today a special guest. This man was born in the 90s, unlike most of you fools. This man is a semi pro football league multiple champion. Okay, this dude. This dude has rings that he had to pay for out of pocket in the semi pro football league. Okay, this is pretty intense. This dude is on a different level. My man also got archery skills that he didn't decided to tell nobody, but he claims that he can shoot an apple off your head from a bow and arrow. Now I don't know if I trust that, but one of our viewers will have to test that theory out. My man, also known as Obi-Wan Jernobi, is a Twitch streamer. He primarily does the popular games like Minecraft, and he does Call of Duty, and he has graciously taken the time to spend with us. So everybody, welcome Jerry Obi-Wan Jernobi. Let's go. What's up?
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Hey, good to see you, man. How has your week been?
It's good. It's good. Nice and busy. How about yours?
Man, it's great. Great trying to stay busy. Trying to stay busy. As always, we got our co-host, Chef Willie. Chef, how are you today?
I am fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal.
I'm glad to hear that. So, I think the viewers really want to know, Obi-Wan, what's your spirit animal, man?
My spirit animal is probably gonna be a grizzly bear.
Mm. Why a grizzly bear?
Well, my nickname is Jer Bear, so
Mm.
you'll never call me that, but that's what other people call me. I don't know. I would say I probably deer. Like I'm pretty like a deer with a big rack. So like I'm a buck. So you're like, oh yeah, it's definitely a real nice guy, but you're maybe a tough guy, but deep down I'm a pretty soft guy. So probably say that.
But you got the
Never really.
but you got the antlers to mess someone up though.
I'll fight. Yeah.
Hey, so we like to hear. Y'all think streamers are just little soy boys running around, all right? We got some mad people. We got some athletes out in here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a chihuahua. That's for sure.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. So,
Hell yeah.
where did you come up with the name Obi-Wan Jernobi?
I'd like to say it's because I'm a massive Star Wars fan, but no, somebody just told me they're like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I was like, that is actually the coolest thing I've ever heard. I mean, I've watched Star Wars and I'm a fan, but I'm not a diehard fan, so
Hmm.
I went with it. My old name I went by was Blood Eagle V2, so you can tell I had to upgrade it.
It's a mouthful.
I'm Native American, a little bit, so it was more of a joke. They're like, "Oh, Blood Eagle, you're like native." But if you Google Blood Eagle, it's an old Viking torture where they like rip your lungs out of your chest from the back. It's something really crazy. So I changed it.
A
Did you love the last Star Wars movie?
It was all right. I mean, I like the old ones. The old ones are where it's at. The new stuff, not so much. I haven't seen The Mandalorian. I hear good things about it. I'm waiting for my son to get a little bit older, I think, so we can watch it together, so he can kind of
Oh.
appreciate it a little bit. So yeah,
So not only are you a pro archer, you're also a family man at heart.
yeah, family man for sure. Family first.
That's cool to hear. I feel like in like the society we live in nowadays, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like what is like shoved down our throats is like a lack of family almost. Like separation of family, like just super individualistic and only kind of focusing on yourself. I think you need that balance of like having that responsibility, being dependent upon like other people, as well as like worrying about yourself. Like being a streamer, like what is that like work life balance like?
Well, I think like you guys, you work a full-time job and then you try to fit in a stream whenever you can. So it's hard to kind of set a schedule, but for me it's I just live by it family first. So anytime, something happens with them, they're always first, and I want them to understand and feel that because I think once you stop doing that, you can be selfish real quick with streaming, gaming, really anything. It's a hobby, and so you have to figure out a good way to separate your time and prioritize. And I think if you can do that, you can be successful. So yeah,
Mhm. Sergeant Taco says, "Family first for sure." Richard, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. We
see,
got
that's a
some.
cool name right there, Sergeant Taco.
That's right.
Creative.
That's right. He gives out free tacos. It's pretty dope. I've seen it. It's like you don't even know where he gets the tacos from. He just pulls them out.
Nice.
So, what about streaming is appealing to you?
So for me, I just like talking to people. With COVID and everything, it obviously I can't go out and do different things. So for me, I used to stream. I streamed probably 4 years ago. I was doing kind of what I'm doing now. But I really just made it kind of more about myself, which is not the way to go about it if you want to be successful, from what I've heard at least. And I think I've definitely matured over the years. But for me, the thing that's appealing is just getting to know who's watching. When you're a smaller streamer, um, you really get the opportunity to have like that one-on-one relationship with them. When they're coming into your stream, they're coming in because they want to talk to somebody, and usually it's not gameplay. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolute dog trash when it comes to Call of Duty. I'm sure people watch me play Minecraft and like, wow, this guy sucks. But it's just about that building that community, and maybe giving them some positive message or something that's inspirational or whatever it may be. That's kind of what my intentions are when I stream, and hopefully that will carry over and when the audience gets bigger, or maybe they're having a crap day and they're going to feel better about themselves. So yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, just that real time connection is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's, you can't see them, but you can talk to them. So
Yeah, I will agree. I think it's just a completely different generation. Especially for me growing up. I was born in the '80s, so just streaming and just like, especially like when I stream, just the kids that just come and just talk to me just about like the most random stuff. It's not even about the game most of the time. It's just about like they had a grilled cheese sandwich today and it was horrible. Their mom made it, and it's just having someone to talk to, that you relate to online. Like I think that's like one of the most powerful things that's just happened over the last, few years of streaming. And like, you guys saying like I'm excited. Every time I stream, I'm happy because I never know what to fucking expect. You can always try to plan, and do all this stuff, but you're never gonna know what's gonna happen. So
yeah, I agree. It kind of touches the point too, what you're saying about how families, we're separated now. You think about it, a lot of these kids, they might not have somebody there. They might be in a situation where their parents are divorced, or they don't have parents, or they don't have brothers and sisters, or they can't make friends, or whatever it might be. And really, they're just looking to somebody to talk to, like you said, talk about a grilled cheese sandwich or whatever. And so just being there you know, to hopefully support and, having a tough day, hey, let it out. I'm not a therapist, but I'm a good listener. So, yeah.
Right. No, that's awesome. I think like what's it? I think like this generation, like there's so much like single parent like households, and so I think there are like this gap in time like where people didn't really have structured families, and I think like that's why the internet has struck such a strong chord in our culture, is because you can literally create your own family across the world.
Hmm.
Like I know me and Chef, we both had like we lived in like a single parent household, and I think
Hmm.
that really shaped the way that we think about stuff. And Chef has his own experience. Oh, what's up? Hello.
Little buddy.
You're famous, little dude.
Yeah. He's like, "Are you working?" Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Think that's true, or am I just crazy?
No, I think you're to a point, for sure. It's a crazy world we live in, and it's sad, that there's kids out there that just don't have that role model or that experience to be able to, I don't know, you want to talk about, born in the 80s, born in the 90s. I think it was just a lot different than what it is now.
Yeah,
Right.
completely different, man. Completely different. Just imagine, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like streamers doing it now, but just imagine like when Atari first came out and you were able to like broadcast, you playing like fucking, ET and shit like that. It's just
Hmm.
like gaming hasn't just evolved, just like the whole streaming thing is like a huge big thing. Streaming doesn't even like consist with just gaming. You can like stream and do anything you fucking want, you know? So like streaming is really like a beauty of its own, and I think, going forward, I think it's gonna be one of the main like big things, as far as like media wise, just streaming, just going live and putting out a video or going live and doing anything. Like that's the world we're moving towards, you know?
It's real. Yeah. I wish they had it around because I would have streamed some N64. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Greatest console ever. So,
Yeah, Obi-Wan, I want to get your opinion on something that Chef said. Like, do you think that it's gonna take over like media consumption? Like, you know how people like watch Netflix, like it's like the normal thing. Do you think watching streamers is gonna become something as big as like watching Netflix?
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at I think just streaming and just what we're doing right now. A year ago, I think it wasn't really progressing as fast, and now with COVID and stuff, if you want to look on the brighter side of things, um, you're seeing a lot more podcasts, you're seeing a lot more people streaming, um, bringing whatever they're doing to a camera and broadcasting it, and I think that it's only going to become a bigger part of what's happening. And Netflix and all that stuff, it's great to watch shows, but let's be real, a regular TV is kind of boring to watch. We want some variety, and places like Twitch, YouTube, that allows us for that variety. And we can literally change the channel at any point in time. You can click onto a different streamer, you can do whatever you want. It allows for that. So yeah, I think it's just going to continue to grow for sure.
Nice. Sergeant Tacos made a very insightful post. He said, "What it said? It said streaming is content, streaming arrow content, arrow relationships, and then in quotations, time and attention." And I think that's just the name of the game is time and attention. And yeah, I feel like streaming is still very untapped as far as like where people can take it. I already see like there's some like little niche channels on Twitch where people are doing crazy stuff. Like I think the other day like there's this guy who like dresses up as a gecko and takes phone calls and gives people like therapy sessions. So it's
Okay.
it's for no, dude. I'm serious, and in fact, we're gonna call him one of these times on the podcast and see if what we could strike up.
I used to, back when I streamed a while ago, I used to dress up like Bob Ross and do a parody stream where I'd paint, and
That's
people would
awesome.
watch that. They'd eat it up. I get like 20, 30 viewers. Um, but just yeah, you get there's definitely a niche, and you got to find it, and then you got to just rock with it. So
Nice. That's awesome.
yeah.
Where's the bro? Where's the Bob Ross? Bring it back.
Yeah, you gotta bring it back, bro.
uh, it, we've been talking about it. I'm not a very good painter. I'm not a very good painter at all, which made it really funny. But yeah, I had the wig, I had the shirt. I really put a lot of time in that because I respect Bob Ross, and I think there's a lot of people that are just kind of like they do it just more as like a joke or whatever. But um, the what I really took to it was I wanted to like mimic the show, right? So I like scripted it all out. I had like pieces of paper with like taglines, and I went all out. I actually sold some paintings too, so it was pretty real.
Dude,
I
nice.
went by Blood Ross. Had
Nice.
somebody made me a YouTube intro, one of the people watching. Yeah, it was real. It was fun. But yeah, I agree though. There's definitely a if you can find your place in Twitch, YouTube, anywhere, you can be successful for sure.
Mm. That's super interesting.
Hmm.
And I think that's the name of the game. Find that niche and then milk it. Milk it, milk it, milk it. Until you can get it garner enough audience to move into something different. I think that's kind of like what you see. Especially like
Yeah,
people,
for sure.
these content creators. So let's get into the topic at hand, the people that the viewers have been dying to hear about. Guys, what was it like growing up in the 90s? I myself am super curious as to know, like, you have a kid, right? Right, Jerry? And so you kind of
Yeah,
see
I
what
have.
it
Yeah.
you kind of see what growing up in like the 2010s is like for a kid. How does that
Mhm.
compare to growing up in the 90s? Is it the same? Different?
No, absolutely. It's absolutely different. I mean, when I was a kid, it was you go outside and you play. Um, you had to be begged to come back inside from being outside. Um, and now, I mean, so I have 3 kids. So my son was here. He's 5. My daughter's gonna be 3 on Valentine's Day, and then I have a newborn. He's a couple months old now, but so really, what they do is they spend a lot of their time inside, and they watch YouTube or different things. When I was a kid, it was Saturday morning cartoons. It was Nickelodeon. It was watching those types of shows. Anytime I was gonna watch something. On the other side, it was playing with Legos, it was building stuff, it was that, or I was outside just, playing army or playing with my army guys. That's really what the 90s were. And now it's just so different, social media. Every kid's got a cell phone, every kid's got a Facebook or a Twitter, Snapchat. I mean, it's just there's so much technology, you're just kind of losing that touch, I think.
Mm.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, like you were saying, Obi, it's just a completely like new generation, like completely new. Because the same thing people were doing in the 90s, like I said, were, like going outside, playing fucking tag, freeze
Mhm.
tag, like kids don't do that shit these days. Like, come on,
No.
kids are on their phone, on fucking YouTube, searching up whatever and stuff like that. And YouTube wasn't like a thing at all in the 90s, man. Like in the 90s, I don't think cell phones weren't even like out at in the 90s. Maybe
They
like
were
99. I don't know. We don't got our fact checker here, but you
they were
just you what are you saying?
they were out. We just nobody could afford them unless you're like a rich businessman, or woman. But
Yeah, and even if you had a cell phone back in the 90s, I don't even think you had access to the internet. So
no,
like
yeah.
this is a completely like groundbreaking like thing that we're living in compared to the 90s because like in the 90s, if you had a game, you just played your game. You
Mm,
couldn't fucking stream, you couldn't fucking, share. I mean, if you had friends that come over and play, like that's about it. But it's
mhm,
just a whole like new playground that we're in and I think it's for the kids that are being raised in this generation. I think it's just a big, big, huge thing because the internet is taking over. You see everybody on their phones, like everybody, no matter what demographic has a phone, and they're looking up something. You know,
mhm.
and there's something for everybody that's out there. So it's completely different. Versus how it was in the '90s, man. Because you physically had to do stuff in the '90s. You had to make up your own fun. Like, when I was a fucking
Yeah.
kid, I didn't have toys, when I was little. So like I used to watch wrestling, right? So like when the wrestling like matches were over, I used to be like playing with my hands, like acting like they were wrestlers and stuff like that. And it's so different now. You can like internet has changed everything. That's all I'm saying. It really has.
um Sergeant Tacos, he made another great point. This dude, I don't know, it's like you work for an agency or something. But he said that like kids used to be like the king of their neighborhoods, you know? But now
Mhm.
like these kids are literally comparing themselves against people across the world,
Yeah.
which is like now that I think about that, that's kind of mind-blowing. Like
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
like how do you do that? Like how did like not, I don't know, like like the self-image of someone, like when you're comparing yourself against the world, like how does that work on your psyche? I feel like these like the next 30 years are going to be I feel like it's going to be like so fascinating to see like what the data says about like self-image issues and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's important. We talked a little bit earlier about it. As a parent, just being able to reinforce that mindset. This world is massive. You're not better than anyone else. All you can do each day is be your best self and contribute something to this lovely place that we call Earth. So that's really the mindset. There's kids out there that think they're the greatest thing ever, and hopefully that when they enter the real world, they'll understand that that's not true. It took me a while. you know, it takes some time, and once you do that, you understand you're about this big in a big place. So
True. Well, that's a really good mindset. I think you're instilling in your kids, man. Think they get it. I think they got a good dad on their hands.
I don't know. Try.
Ah, what's
Any
that?
parents out there, they know it's a difficult job. So
Is that true, Sergeant Tacos? Is being a parent a difficult dude? I'm gonna be real with you. I own a cat and a dog, and I think it's the hardest thing ever. I can't even imagine a kid. Look who it is. Look who decided to show up.
Master of Malta.
Oh shit! Wrong live stream. Wrong podcast.
What's up, Malta? This guy.
Oh.
This this
he said,
guy.
nope.
He wasn't ready for that smoke, man.
Yeah, it's good, bro. For someone that talks a lot of trash in the chat, man, you seem like a pretty fun guy to talk to in IRL.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I just like to give people a hard time. That's get some laughter. Like I said, I'm a pretty down to earth person. I like having deep conversations, so
you're the
they're
perfect
more
place, man.
meaningful.
You're
They're
in the
more meaningful.
you're in the perfect place. I think man, some of our original podcasts, we would just like get into some super deep stuff early on. We haven't gotten that deep, so I feel like it's only appropriate that we go super deep. So
Oh shit.
so chef, I don't mean to put you on the spot right here, but have you been wrestling with have you been wrestling with any introspective questions that you're like just dang man, like what's I'm really puzzled about this. Making him think.
I mean, really, based on the conversation that we're having now, man, like, if you really think about it, bro, like, the internet hasn't been around that long, you know? We got fucking generations, like, I feel like we've really advanced within the last 10 years more than almost any, like, generation before. Like, think about, like, the 1920s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, right? Like they were like doing stuff, but they were moving as fast as we're moving now, just with the information age. So I don't know, man. I'm really curious to see like where we're headed. And I just think, we're in an age right now where more power is being put into the people. And I think that's a good thing going forward, versus, one person or one big thing over everybody and this is how things go, no matter what industry. So I'm just really curious to see where, the internet is going to take us, because we can, like, we're all here. Like, we're all not professional fucking podcasters or streamers or like nothing like that. Like, we all, sought out the information and we were able to like build and do stuff like this. 10 or 20 years ago, you had to, meet the right people or, be in the right industry. So like as time progresses and like we're like we have more access to all these things, I'm just really curious to like what's next. Because it's already easy as fuck as it is right now. You can really look up on YouTube and do anything you want to do. You don't need a college degree, you know? So I'm just curious to see like in the next 10 years, especially 2020 to 2030, like where are we going, you know?
Mm.
And none of us know.
Yeah, I think you brought up a good point. Like back in the day, like 1920 to now, the progression. I'm a huge history guy, or like I like looking into the past. And like Nikola Tesla,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know a lot about him. I mean, that dude was advanced for his time, and he was in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and people freaked out. He was too advanced, and they just pretty much silenced him, and you just stopped hearing about him. He was taken out of history books and textbooks. And now, things that he said back then are happening today. And so, I think that there's an answer for anything out there. It's just a matter of finding it and watering it, nurturing it a little bit. And I think in the next 10 years, I think you're going to see a lot more of that. There's people out there that are now using podcasts. They're talking to people. They're doing these things, putting out their ideas, and it's just a matter of finding that right person that listens or clicks it or sees it, and that's where things happen. I'm a big thing a believer in the circle of influence. If you don't meet one person in your life, you might not ever be as successful. That's why networking is important. And um I forget the person, like Michael Jackson. They brought up one of these guys I listened to, how he would have been what he was if he didn't meet, the dude I think that ran Motown or whatever. So I can't think of his name. I'm horrible with names, but
Was it
if
Quincy
he,
Jones?
I think it was, but if he never met him, there would be no Jackson 5. There would never be a Michael Jackson. So, and you look at his influence on the world. So, we're just that one person away from, achieving our dreams. And, a lot of
Mm.
it's on us, but it's also on, finding the right people in place that can help guide you and push you to what you want to do. So,
I want to go back to something that you said. So when you said like finding out that idea, you said watering and nurturing it. What did you mean
mhm.
by that?
So, like, for podcasting or, for streaming, let's just say, that's an idea. What are you doing to grow that? That's the seed, right? You plant an idea, a seed, but what are you doing to nurture that? Are you just planted it and you hope that it just will like grow on its own? It's not going to happen. It's going to get suffocated by other things. So you have to put the time in anything you want to do. So if it's streaming, you got to be consistent. You got to grow your base. You got to network. You have to do these things. That's going to help, you know, water it to grow. And if you're not doing those things, you're not going to be successful. And that really goes for anything. It's not like the lottery, you know.
Yeah, I this is something we could discuss maybe. Like, is luck real? Like, is luck a thing, or is it just boiled down to numbers? I've wrestled with that question a lot.
I mean, it gets to a point where, do you believe in manifestation?
Hmm.
You believe in something like that, where if you view it and you image it and you put up a board on your wall and you just think about it all the time, it will just happen. Luck isn't really a thing. Um, but I think you have to, if you want something bad enough, it will happen. And I don't think luck really plays a role in it as much as what people believe. That's
Hmm.
just my thoughts.
Yeah, I think luck is real, but I think, you can kind of like determine your luck because, depending on like where you want to go, you can kind of position yourself to like be where you need to be, you know? So I feel like, especially today, like, it's the fucking internet. You can search and like, if you wanted to, be around a bunch of music marketers who all think alike, right? Back in the days, you might have to, have a fucking town meeting and say, hey, like, is anybody interested in music marketing? Today, you can fucking hop on a fucking app like Clubhouse or Twitter and just search up, music marketing. And there are like discussions and topics of people that are talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's like, it's so easy today to get to wherever you want to be, just because of the tools that we have. So, I mean, I believe there is luck sometimes because you could, go outside depending on where you at and like see someone and make the most of that opportunity. That's what I consider luck. You running across someone that could change your life. But in this day and age, you can kind of like make your own luck, I think.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good point.
something to kind of jump off of that. Doesn't in of itself meeting anyone, like just the fact that you meet someone, don't they change your life just inherently just by meeting them? Because you were never the same person before meeting them as you were after talking to them, no matter who it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why it's important too. If you're even if you're streaming or if you're just being a decent human being, just like if you meet somebody, just being your genuine self. A lot of people out there just immediately are nasty
Mhm.
people, and I mean, they really don't bring any value, in my opinion. So, um, that's why I try to be my best self, and then hopefully that will change somebody's life to maybe make the jump or do something that they want to do in life.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting. So, back to the '90s for a second. I remember like getting yelled at for staying out too late, like being outside, kind of like what Chef said, like you would have to be dragged back in, or I believe you said it as well, like being dragged back in from like hanging out outside, and it's like what are some stuff that kids get in trouble nowadays, like searching up the wrong things or like too much time on the device? Like what does discipline look like in 2020?
My kid, like, he used to have a tablet when he was like 2, and he just used it to watch YouTube videos, and then it got to a point where, you could kinda sense that he was getting, like, addicted to it. Um, so it's just a matter of, I think it's just finding that happy medium of, alright, when are you being that iPad parent, and when are you being a present parent? Um That's the biggest thing, is just being present. So if they're not being present, then you got to kind of change that up. I don't, that's the biggest thing. I don't spank my kid. I don't make him kneel in a corner for punishment. I just think that it's comes to a point where it's like a parenting issue and not so much a kid issue, I guess.
Nice.
I gotta say major props to you, bro, for being a parent in 2020. Because I don't know how the fuck I would do it, to be honest. Because I feel like we all have our kind of own addictions to the internet and social media. I mean, because the algorithms, they know us better than sometimes we know ourselves. So I think it takes a really, really strong person for you to be able to step out and be like, okay, you know what? This amount of time of usage of, internet for my kid, just because like he's a kid and he needs to, or he or she needs to learn like different stuff because, you know, these platforms aren't really here to benefit us at the end of the day. They're just catering to the needs that we have in our mind already, you know. So whether that's good or bad, um, so I really think it is really like this is probably one of the most challenging times in history to be a parent. It's like with the internet, like there's good and bad, you know, and just my kudos goes out to all the fucking parents out there, man. That's really navigating and making stuff happen in the right way. So kudos out to you, my guy.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Yeah. The good thing to come out of the internet, though, is my son knows all of the superheroes. He can tell you if they're Marvel or DC. So, I mean, that was a plus. I like the age of 2. So, thanks YouTube. But yeah, it is a tough time, I think, and I'm gonna hate having that conversation with my kids when they get older about when can they get a cell phone and when can they get a Facebook and when can I get a Snapchat. I'm not looking forward to that. I hope at that point it's nuked, but we'll see.
Mhm.
Man, it's crazy. Like you never thought like these brands would be here for like generations upon generations. But there's a strong probability that like YouTube will be here for a good long while, especially
Yeah.
uh, like Snapchat. It feels like it's I always like was like, man, like there's no way people are still on Snapchat because like I'm not really very much into social media, but I just like to create content, and so it's kind of like a weird dissonance.
Hmm.
But I realized like the same thing that I did as a kid is that's what kids are doing nowadays. It's like not that different. Like, oh, they're getting a Facebook when they're 13. Like that's what I did. They're getting a Snapchat as soon as they like found out there was a Snapchat. Like I think like the biggest difference is probably TikTok. Like, but I mean we had Vine, so is it really that different?
On the record, let's just agree that Vine was better than TikTok.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I
I completely agree.
I think you're speaking to the old heads, man. Vine feel like it was more easier too. Like even
yeah.
today when I get on TikTok, I'm like lost because I think the algorithm hasn't figured out what I liked yet, which is good, you know. But
Mm.
yeah,
If
man,
you ask my wife,
I
she
thank
thinks it
God. Yeah.
has.
Oh yeah.
If I hear the song for that Bus It or the little silhouette, that I don't want to see it. If I could nuke it
Yeah.
off my phone, I would. I don't need to see that stuff. I don't want to watch it, but that's like 30% of my feed when I'm on there. So
I've been blessed and fortunate not to be like pulled in and sucked into that. You know, so thank God. You know, I hope as this podcast is going, I don't get fucking targeted with that shit now. But you know,
get ready. The
it's
storm is
crazy.
coming.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be scrolling on there and be like, bust it, and you're
Busted
back out.
challenge.
There it is. Yeah.
Someone say busted challenge.
I you're talking about the Bob Ross thing earlier. I was thinking about dressing up like him on that. I was gonna make a TikTok and then I do that and then I'm Bob Ross. Thought that'd have been funny. But then I was like, absolutely not. The
Dude,
cringe would have been at an all-time high.
but dude, okay, we gotta talk about this. I think people like cringe more than they like funny stuff or educational stuff. I think at the end of the day, people like cringe.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. That definitely would have been a thing if I did it. So,
'Cause I feel like everything I see, it's like, oh, that's just cringy. It's got like thousands and thousands and thousands of plays.
my son, he dressed up as Dr. Disrespect and we made a TikTok and he has 125,000 views on the TikTok. So, that's real.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. And then on Instagram I had another like 100 too, so yeah, it's interesting. So he's internet famous and I'm not. So, yeah.
Or you
How
should.
does that feel?
It was good for him. He didn't really understand the hey, do you understand? Like this has got like at first it's like, oh, you have 100 views, and it's oh, you have 1,000, 10,000, and then like overnight it was like you're at 60,000, and I think it finally kind of slowed down at just over 125,000. So that's crazy. He liked it. He wanted to make another one, and I was like, I think we're gonna just slow down here, bud. So yeah.
That's crazy. You think, oh man, I feel like there's gonna be those parents that like just like expose a kid's life and make them like internet famous, which is like, I think you're gonna see like the modern celebrity is pretty much donezo. I mean, no one really cares.
Yeah.
People more care about the internet. Like, but I think like the internet celebrity will be like become like just as big as like celebrities
Yeah.
were. Except the difference is like this is global, you know. Well, it's
If you
all.
look at the stuff that my kids watch are like toy review channels of other kids. They they pretty much own YouTube if you think about it. They'll have more views on any video more than PewDiePie. Whoever you think is the biggest YouTuber, they'll have double what they have. So like YouTube people, like people who are watching, these kids watching these toy reviews and stuff, they're all about it. She likes Frozen, so she watches Frozen Kids, and they could be kids dressed up like Frozen. talking some gibberish, and she loves that. So, and anyone can watch it because it's gibberish. So, so I think that's a big thing, for kids. Like they play together better when they watch YouTube. Like they watch other kids interact, so then they interact differently. And
Mm.
these are my Legos from when I was a '90s kid, and she just, oh, I'm gonna build Legos. So there's plus sides to YouTube and technology, but just got to find that balance.
Yeah, true. Kids are the future, man. They are the future.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. A kid will spend his entire life on YouTube. That's just trippy to me. I mean, I kind of did, so I get it. It makes sense.
I used to spend my life on MySpace. Where's MySpace now? Gone.
Dead.
Like that's a crazy thing. One day we could be on YouTube and all of a sudden something happens and it's gone. Now what?
Yeah.
You know? Look at Mixer, People wanted to create a
Mm.
different Twitch and they all ran over to Mixer and that got nuked in a year, So I think there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things with YouTube that make it vulnerable, but I think it's just the numbers are there that will make it stay around. Um, you know, so I think Twitch, YouTube, that kind of stuff. I think is here to stay. But you never know; things can happen.
What are some vulnerabilities about YouTube that you see?
I think it's what you see with Facebook and Twitter and stuff, where it's just like the things that happen behind the scenes that we don't get to see. People being shadow banned, people getting banned for things.
Mm.
Um, the algorithm for YouTube is broken, so it's just little things, and I think it's going to eventually get to the point where I think some people get turned away from it, but for every one person that gets away from it, 5 more people join, and it's just this rotation, and that's why I don't think it'll ever go away, unless something crazy happen, like they find out that YouTube is part of some scheme to destroy the world, something crazy. Other than that, I think it's here to stay. Just the little things, that if it was any other website that had them, they wouldn't stick around, I think.
So back to like the algorithm is broken, like meaning like you can like almost it's kind of like a formula in a sense like of like cut edits every 5 seconds, super
Yeah, I mean,
clickbait.
you can see, the algorithm, there's a way that you can hack the algorithm, but at the same time, there's a way that you can just, like me, for example, I can put a video out there and I can use all the fancy little tag words that they want you to use, and I can put it out there and 10 views. Somebody could, maybe with the same following, but then if it's a controversial topic, let's just say you want to talk about anything political, you want to talk about anything, you know, conspiratorial, that is going to fall right to the bottom of the pile, especially if it doesn't go in line with the greater good of what they want to talk about, So if you bring up the word pandemic, if you bring up you better believe that they're going to want to hear what you're saying, and if it is aligned with what they want you to say, or you can't really have an opinion for some of those things, especially if it's detrimental, if you're saying masks don't work and you can sneeze in somebody's mouth and you won't get COVID, then they're going to say, okay, bud, that's going to go to the bottom of the pile and nobody's going to see your video unless they want to search
Yeah.
for it, So um, there's an algorithm there. So, yeah.
That's super interesting. Also, you didn't put YouTube expert on your resume, dude.
I'm definitely not a YouTube expert. I would talk more about it, but these are just things I listen to a lot of. I listen to a lot of things, like we talked about earlier. Watering the seed. How can I grow my stream? How can I grow my networking through social media and different things? So you kind of, I hear those things and stash them away in my small brain, and they fumble out every once in a while.
What's your goal with streaming? Like, is there like a number that you want to hit? Is there like what's your tangibles?
I don't have a number. I think for me, just really seeing an increase in viewership and interaction. I think that's the biggest thing for me. When I started streaming a few years ago, the biggest thing for me was, oh, I want to be a verified user. Well, that doesn't happen overnight, so it takes time. And I think we put these milestones in, and like for me, it's always a too big of a milestone. Like, oh, I want to get this, and then that month comes and I didn't hit it. And then the next month comes and I don't hit it. You tend to get upset, discouraged. So for me, I'm really not setting a goal for myself per se, but I mean, I definitely like for it to be a main source of income for me. If I would be able to supply for my family and be able to go live and make this a job, that'd be great. But I think for me, current goal is just to kind of keep growing my channel. If it's just one viewer, if it's one follower, whatever it is, just trying to increase what I'm doing and just being better each time I click the go live button.
I like that. I like that. Chef, got any thoughts about that?
I mean, my goals kind of, align with the master Obi-Wan here, man. I think, streaming, like I said earlier, I think streaming is going to be the future. Just because it's so easy, just to go live and just, post and just do whatever the fuck you want to do. So I think streaming is going to be the future. So, with me right now, when that time comes, I'm going to be fucking every fucking thing, you know, music, shows, like all kinds of stuff. Because streaming isn't just like lit to one thing. I think you were the one that told me one day that there was a guy fucking streams himself like painting walls or some shit, and he fucking just talks to people, just paint walls. Like it's stuff like that. But I just don't think the mainstream is caught on to like streaming, as it is, because I know my thinking is just, oh, you're playing the game. That's a part of streaming, but that's not goal. You know what I'm saying?
We need to.
Goals right now are going to be more aligned with just streaming everything. What are you
Mhm.
saying?
Your Comcast is pooping on you.
Killing me?
But I think you're saying like you just kind of
Yeah.
stream your whole life pretty
uh
much.
I was,
Is that your goal
yeah,
to
just
stream your whole life?
I think streaming is the new way. I think I think streaming is the new way to put out content. Is going to be the new way to put out content in the future. So anything that I want to do will be aligned with me streaming pretty much.
Nice.
So
Cool. Hey, man, I just want to say thank you to Obi-Wan. He's currently doing, and shout out to your kid.
This is their bedtime, so they're like, "Come on, Dad, it's time to get going." And I'm just like, "Oh, hold on a minute."
well, perfect timing. Hey,
Daddy working.
we're a kid friendly channel, so bring your kids, parents, if you got them.
At times.
Hey, go subscribe to, or go follow my man Obi-Wan Jernobi on Twitch. I'll put him in this description somewhere. We will figure it out. Chef Willie, good luck on your stream tonight. Your boy,
Thank you.
stay tuned if you want to be a part of Chef's or Kin's Make Nasty Beats kitchen. We're gonna be cooking up some beats. I just want to say thank
Ken's
you.
Kitchen? Oh
That's
shit.
right. Cha. Hey, Jerry, just thank you so much, man, for being a guest today.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Anytime. If you want to hear me ramble, just let me know.
Let's go. Woo woo.
Hell yeah.
Chef, thank you so much, bro.
We gotta get you back on, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe next time, if COVID's not here, I'll bring my bow out and we'll put an apple on Malta's head, and I'll show you how it's done.
That's you're based out of the Midwest, right? Like what state are you from?
I live in Wisconsin, so
Let's go Midwest. Let's go. Woo woo.
yeah.
We'll make a road trip. All
So
right,
I'll
man.
fly wherever I need to go, and I'll have an apple in my bow. So I only need one arrow, so we're ready.
Let's go. Awesome,
I'm
man.
gonna test it with Malta.
I'm sure he'll do it. And that being said, Malta, I'm gonna clip this and send it to him. Awesome. You guys take it easy.
You too, man. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you.
Peace out.
Thank you for watching the Trapkin podcast. Tribe podcast. We're still renaming it. You know, we're kind of going with it. Stay tuned as your boy will be going into the kitchen to make some beats. Let's make some music. Let's have a good time. And we're back. What's up, everyone? Hey, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Ooh, you want me to show you how it's done? The magic trick of the green screen. Let me just bring this over here. Man, Obi-Wan's a cool dude. It's a cool dude. We're back in the kitchen though. We're gonna make some beats. Gonna get to it. Green screen activated right there. Let's go. Hey, okay. So, I got my keyboard in front of me. I got my mouse right here. It's time to make some music. Are y'all ready? Let me make sure everything is set up correctly. My keyboard isn't working. Okay, why you not working, keyboard? You guys can hear? Yes, you can. You can hear that. Guys, I have like headphones actually. It's like crazy. Can actually make some music. Well, I can hear that stereo image. Okay, I need to unplug this and plug it back in. Let's see if that works. Yo, everyone, call your friends. Tell them we're making some magic in the studio. The keyboard is working. Let's go. Let's mess around and see what sounds we can come up with. I like that. We're gonna just record it. Sounds sick. One, two, three, four. We got some. It's got some swing to it, you know. Let me just record it. See what this comes off the dome. What sounds better? Get this in there. We need to actually make this. What's it called? What's it called? Let me lower myself. Shift Command U, 16th note. I like that. I need to turn this little blue button on. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. It must stop. Okay, so come up here. Actually, I gotta take this, duplicate it. I like the plate better. Woo. Into the hi-hat. Whew. Ooh, I like that. Let's go. Yeah. Do I want it to? Let me warp this complex. Beats is fine. Ooh. I think I like the higher sound of it. Messed that up. Let's go ahead and take this whole thing and we're gonna do something called consolidate, which basically makes it one clip, makes it a little bit easier for us to manipulate the audio. It's getting there. We'll get there. We need a kick. I like this kick. It sounds a little bit goofy. I want it to hit. Now I need a good snare. Woo! This is going back to like one of my old songs called Growing Pains. It's got a snare similar to this. I want to bring that kind of vibe. It's like super 90s. Just kind of duplicate these. We're going to duplicate that duplicate right there. It's going to be super. I want it to be bouncy, man. No, it's a control. There it is. Bam, bam. The kick is gonna switch up a bunch. Ba bam. Ba bam. It's gonna do a little double hit right here. And then it's gonna get super bouncy. Bum 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 bum. Ooh! Little Kinlaon trick here for some extra bounce. I need to add a higher snare. This little snare, I love the snare sound. It's just like so chill. This snare sound is just, it's a little too loud. I'm just gonna bring the gain down. Maybe a little bit more. I don't think this snare is in tune, actually. Gotta make it a little bit more this way. Make this a little bit wider. Make this go to the right a little bit. Gotta remember to use EQ as I go. So if you don't EQ now, it's gonna just be such a hassle later on in the mix. Just do the EQ now while you can. So this is just the intro, right? So I'm gonna change the whole thing up. Group my snares together. Need some more hi-hats. Oh man, these headphones are not the most comfortable things to spend my time in, but that's okay. Quit complaining, kin. Message to myself right there. Yo 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 yo. Ooh, let's go to Punch and Tilt samples. Let's come to the FX. I don't want it to be warped. This needs to come down. Let me come to my favorites. Utility. Finger down. I wanted this to be lower. Six. Let's try negative 17. Basically what I'm doing is like changing the note. Dude, why is it not? Oh, I know why. Oops. Sounds cool. Really taking my time with this one, man. Cause I think this beat has potential to be just absolutely nasty. Let's duplicate this, because when this beat drops, ooh, we need a supporting synth. I think I already know what synth I want. Extend these out a little bit. We need these to be staccato. We want them to be staccato short. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's see what this is. Extend this a little. I'm gonna put a massive echo on there. Use my effects. That was smart. Add a little bit more oomph. I need a kick. I need to find a good kick. Appropriate term, dirty. I want to find a different snare though. A better snare. Maybe let's come to the breakbeats, see what kind of sounds they have in their snares. Samples, snares. I like that. The little goof snare. The goof snare. I love it. It's all about the goof snare. Is it shift? No. Bum, bum. Man, if you really want the drums to just hit right, you gotta craft them yourself. Or play them. Sometimes you just don't have the ability to play them. Bum 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 bum. LOL, this snare is funny. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. Coming up with something different. I gotta get this right. I gotta get this right. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. There you go. Bum ba bum. Bum ba bum. That's not right. That's not what I wanted to hear. Ah! Ba-bum. Ba-bum. shorten these notes. Can't make it everything a little bit weird. Oh man! Oh, shout out to the viewer. I love you. You're the best. Gotta get it in front of the right person. Bum 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 bum. Gotta bring these down. Gotta do a lot of editing. For the really good stuff, man, you gotta just spend the time to do it. Just gotta spend the time to do it. Likeable, Steamo, easy follow, 1,000 followers, for real. Is you for real? It's not the right kick, man. It's not the right kick. I'll come back to that section. I'm gonna add like a little like different part 2 essentially to it. I'm not feeling that. What is it, Marcus? Hello, Marcus. What happened? Better not be pulling any fast ones, okay? Good to see. Are you on recess again? Let's see what you got, Mark. Hey, I better not be getting trolled. Oh, shoot. Ah. Bro, you son of a gun, Marcus. Marcus, what did I say? Don't pull a fast one on me. Look what you did. You pulled a fast one on me, man. You serious right now? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna sail down. I'll hurt you down. I'll hurt you. Got me thinking about politics over here. You're trying to rickroll me, dude. This freaking guy. Come on, man. Dude, that's good, man. That's freaking that's a classic, bro. That's a classic meme right there. It's a classic meme. I'll show you the people. Had to make sure it's a good link, bro. Look what Marcus sent me, bro. He makes me pick, and then look. You guys see that? It leads to this. Dude, how do you make a link like that? This guy. 13 ear? You got 13 ears, bro? Come on, dude, that's nasty. I know what you meant though. 13 years. Hey, Marcus, go back to spelling school, dude. You missed the year part. You missed the Y. Come on, man. Hey, I'll take it though. I'll take the L. I'll take it. The man's got 13 ears. They call him Marcus. He's 13. Oh, he's got 13 ears. Bro, if I shave my beard, dude, I will lose all my power. I will lose all my musical ability. I don't know. We should test that. I do need to shave it down. What's up, Athena? I need to shave it down a little bit. It's getting curly. Getting nasty. Bro, I feel like if I shaved, I don't know if anyone would recognize me. What's a man without his beard hair? So they say. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I never thought I would be able to grow a beard. But here we are. Bearded up. Athena, please, you are in the way. They left you on scene because they don't got a sense of humor. They're just probably salty that they got Rick rolled. I know I am. I'm pretty salty. So, I'm trying to figure out just a tasty keyboard section to this freaking song, man. I can't figure it out. Let me come up to the keys. There's got to be something. Maybe in the plucked. I know the plucked. They come up with some melodies. Ooh. When you do that, what's it? The colon and the arrow, I feel like it looks like this face. Like if you were to like make that face, at least I got you. I know the face that you're making. I know what you're saying. Like, ha, got him. I got Ken. Got your t-shirt too? Ooh, you're gonna get in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And then you roll this song. Who you calling a first grader? Do you like my Patrick voice? Who are you calling? Rick? My name's not Rick. It's an alright Patrick voice. I don't know how good it is. Bro, you are a first grader. That's the thing. That's the thing, though. be telling people that. Fun facts. Used to be a camp counselor for 8th graders. And let me tell you, 8th graders, bro, y'all are some 8th graders are some moody people. I don't know about your classmates, but I bet you like you're probably like, man, these kids are moody sometimes. I know I was, dude. When I was when I was in middle school, I was a freaking jerk. Oh heck no, man! You lost your your link privileges. Low key. Low key, the best job I ever had, being a camp counselor. Best job I ever had. Really? Bro, oh, that sound is nasty. There's a wrong note in there somewhere. If you ever have the chance to be a camp counselor, do it, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's a fun time. Getting money for ice cream and stuff? Dang. You just got the skills. You got those people skills. You know how to talk to people, bro. If you could talk to people. You know how to talk to people and communicate well, man. It's a game changer. Seriously. Just like being able to like hold a conversation for a long time, you'd be surprised like what you can accomplish with that. Watch this, right? So it's gonna start off like Supercell. This is the rock kit. We're gonna add some drums and just make this a powerhouse. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, come on, computer. Why are you being so slow? While it's being slow, I'm just gonna take this time to save this. It's gonna go in my demos. I'm gonna name this song Getting Rick Rolled by Marcus. Congratulations, Marcus. I'm naming this song after your prank. Getting Rickrolled by Marcus. That's all you, bro. Thank you for the song title inspiration. Wait for my computer to delete. Okay, cool. Come on. Bro, why is my computer? Come on. All right, we gotta wait for it to. We gotta wait for it to save. Okay, there we go. There we go. Actually, let me hit Command S as well. Dude, it's being slow. Man, you know how it goes, bro. Marcus. You gotta be careful in the streets, man. You get Rick rolled to the left, get Rick rolled to the right. Yo, like, Marcus, what app does everyone in your class use? Does everyone like just use TikTok and like Snapchat and Spotify? What do people use? What are the kids up to these days, you know? Are we all just YouTube kids? La 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 la. Actually, there's too many buttons on this one. I just need I don't need the 64 notes. I just need 32. I figure, man, everyone's on YouTube. Old people are on YouTube. Young people are on YouTube. You get a YouTube channel, and you get a YouTube channel. Is that like the dream job of like everyone trying to be a YouTuber? Makes me not want to be a YouTuber. I just like going against... I like doing the opposite of what everyone else likes to do. No way. Bro, Game Master, bro. What's up, dude? Oh, man, it's good to see you, man. Oh, I thought you were never coming back, but here you are. Yo, how's that new iPhone, man? Dude, what a surprise. Enrique, dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm at 95 subscribers. I'm 5 away. I didn't reach 100. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. We'll get there. I promise we'll get there soon. We will get to 100 subscribers. Easy. Dude, the grind to 100 subscribers has probably been one of the toughest things in my life. And that's crazy. It's just 100 people. But we'll get there. Dude, I missed you too, bro. Missed you too. It's good to see you back. It's good to see you, man. But how's it been, no phone? How's it been? You like the no phone life or what? What's up? What's up with it? The no phone life? It sounds pretty nice. Then again, I'm not sure. Having phones are kind of nice. Hard to say. I found some new tricks. You bring up the drive, really crazy. The crunch, the transients, all of this stuff. Turn it hard, but you turn the trim down. Oh, That's beefy. Oh my gosh, that is loud. Let's bring the limiter, turn it down a bit. Oh, really? It's really, like I said, it's not. It's terrible. Oh, man. Interesting. Interesting. I need to find the right kit. Oh, man. Well. I got a new job. Got a new full-time job. So that's been keeping me really busy. Been grinding, trying to figure out, been shooting some extra music videos. I've been releasing a song every single week. Got a new song out tomorrow, in fact. Yeah, man, just been trying to continuously make content. Mostly strategizing. How are we gonna make it to the top? And the top meaning, how on earth do I make a full-time income from YouTube? That's the real question. So we need to strategize. We need to use our brains. How the flip do we build a fan base? And how do we get said fan base to unite as one? Listening to cool music, being friendly and awesome to each other, and hanging out IRL. We'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. But if you got any ideas, I'm all ears. That's my little spiel. Yes, sir. It is 1,000 subscribers, so that is priority number 1. Get into 1,000 subscribers. Then it's gonna go. We're gonna come to the what is it? Sessions Drum Studio. Ooh, I like this. But we gotta add the drum bus. We're gonna record that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Try to get back more into the give me a space type of vibes, you know. Oopsies. I jacked up that recording. Let me try that again. I almost had it, but it's so fun to play. So I like playing it. I gotta add some more boomer. That kick is just a little weak. So let me come in here. Gerald, man. Gerald escaped, unfortunately. He got out. He's gone, man. Gerald. He's a monkey, so he climbed out the window. I ran out of bananas. He just ran away. So Gerald will not be joining us. Unfortunately. We'll find a new replacement. Maybe his twin brother will come. We shall see. This is the kick. This little thing right here. Let me just command you. He's gone. We'll need to find a replacement for Gerald. I'm sure something will show up. This song goes out to Gerald. Oh, it's for our podcast. What's with the title? We had a podcast earlier. Yeah, no, we had our podcast earlier, and like one of the discussions was, what's it like growing up as a 90s kid versus growing up as a 2000s kid? And basically the biggest difference is like in the 90s, man, like people used to go outside and have fun. People used to go ride bikes and go play. Now everyone's just being on apps on their devices. It's like, go outside, go be active, but that's just not the world we live in. And that's okay. Things change. Yeah. It was good. It was a good chat. A good chat. But yeah, I don't how long have I been going for? 2 hours and 7 minutes. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty chill. It was a good time. Good chat. I don't know. What was it like growing up for you? Like, were you I think you're probably like a 2000s kid. Did you spend a lot of your time on like on your phone and stuff, or did you like used to go outside and play? Probably a little bit of both. I don't know. Do 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 do. I need like a super vibey pad. This is why I like Serum a lot, because there's just so many cool sounds in there. That's cool. Yeah, that was probably. I think I got my phone around 6th grade, so yeah, it's probably pretty similar. Probably pretty similar experience. Did it not show? Okay, come here. Ooh. Yeah, I do like, dude. I used to play Call of Duty Zombies all the time. all the time. Tried to, man, me and my friends used to do like the glitches and stuff to see how many rounds we could get. I hear it's good though. I hear it's really good. Like it's like a story game kind of. Have you played it? Is it cool? Sounds fun. The theme song? I'll have to listen to it sometime. I will have to listen to that theme song soon. Bum 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 bum. I'll definitely have to check out that theme song. The song totally switches up. Alive inside. watch that later. Ooh, that loving? You like the beats? Yes, sir. What's up? Hey, bro. I just want to I want to introduce you to Nasty Beats Chef's Kitchen, or Ken's Kitchen. I forgot my name. Nasty Beats Ken's Kitchen. Welcome. We're cooking. So if you're hungry and you want something nasty, just real nasty, we got it right here. Right here for you. Welcome. Good to see ya. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. This whole part needs to be like beefier. Hey, that Lavang, what's up? In the kitchen. I gotta check. Oh, you on Twitch? Are you from Twitch? Yes, you are. Welcome. Shout out to my Twitch squad. I love the Twitch squad. The YouTube squad. I love the YouTube squad as well. I need something. I need it more. I need this bass part to just be so much more. What's it called? I need I need it to be more attack, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So let's come to the FM bounce. Ha! Let's bring it down an octave. So now we gotta add those supporting drums to make it really make it pop. This kick isn't gonna do it. We need something a little bit more punchy. Like you taste it on your tongue and it's like, whoa, that's punchy. It's gotta, or I should, what if we should, you know what I was thinking about? Like every word we should use should be like a cooking reference to describe the music. You taste it. Build and drop. I need, let's see, a kick. Good kick. Ooh. This kick is pretty good. Oh shoot, did I delete that whole? Tasty Taco Techno or Burrito Bass Beats. That dude. I think this part, that's but then when the beat kicks, then it's this part is the taco part. Then it goes into like the beefy 3-layer burrito beat. I want it to ba buck ba ba ka ba ba buck ba ba ka ba. Let's just ba ba. That's the wrong placement. Then we're gonna do a double kick right there. Woo! This is what I'm talking about. The beauty is in the space in between. Oops. I gotta get better with my mouse and keyboard. The Loving, did you make you make music? You like, or like, who are some of your favorite artists? Woo! Man, this is getting nasty. The syncopation. It's got a super bassy. Is that the right? There it is. Bum bum bum. A little triple. Just some tricks of the trade for you. Little triple right there. Is that what? Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Speed is everything in music making, man. I swear. Because you can lose your inspiration like that. Yeah, that should be... I like that kick pattern. Let's so now what we gotta do is let's float in with... I like it because like it tricks you. It tricks you a bit. You're like, okay, this beat's sick. Then you go, okay, this beat's tight. I need to add like some sort of shaker. Insert audio track. Ooh, it's gotta, dude, it's gotta be right. Woo! Haha, I like that. I like that. It's cool. It's actually a really good sound. Complements it really well. Oh, dude. This is some like, this is some like, I don't even know how to describe this. This is like your freaking, this is like you just like went to class and like you didn't study for the test, but you still got an A on the test type beat. That's what this beat is really like. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Ooh. Let's add this kick little section here. Just kind of trying to figure out the structure of the song. I did start doing podcasts in my streams. I'm still, yeah, I did. I just like, I kind of want to change everything into live streaming because one, I gotta find the right video editor, and pay them because I would just rather pay for a really good video that's really edited very well than try to figure it out myself. So if you want to get a shot, if you want to give a crack at video editing and want to get paid, let me know. Go crazy. No. You want to try? You for real want to you for real want to edit some videos? Do you have a video editing software? Cuz dude, I will gladly, if you want to give it a shot, man. Just make, I don't know, just basically meme me, you know? Make me a meme. That's how I feel like that's how people go viral, you know? They just get memed. Become memeable. Dude, I love this sound because it sounds like the old cartoon Punch sound. Bro, I give you full control. Like, whatever you think would look like a good video that people would watch, I trust you. I'm sure, like, you probably watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I'm sure you know what a good YouTube video looks like. I have complete faith in you. If you choose to try. What? That's a great question. Well, it's always the follow-up questions that get me. Well, I would basically like so it would be a multitude of things. Maybe like biggest thing like editing streams down, you know? Like, or maybe like if we have a month of streams, right? And we make one like 10 or 20-minute video of the best highlight moments of like the streams, you know, something that like if someone has never been to a stream, one of the Kid Leon streams before, it's like, okay, like what are some cool parts that we can highlight that show what the stream is about and like would entice people to want to come join the stream, you know? Like compilation videos. That's kind of like my idea. if you have any ideas, you know. But also, like, I might shoot videos on my own and like. Oh, for real? Let's go! Woo woo! Bro, I bet you, you're like a editing wizard, and you've been holding out on me. Take your time. Take your time. Also, like, the biggest thing is like, dude, like, serious for real. Like, the biggest thing was like TikToks, like editing TikToks. Like, we don't even have to make full videos, just like TikTok clips or clips for like Instagram or Snapchat, you know? Because like, if we could like get traction on like a TikTok where you could get just like a lot of mass exposure and like a lot of like publicity for like free, and like they don't have to be like minute videos. Like, I think even then, like if you like have a TikTok following, like people will come to your stream. So you don't even have to do a full video if you don't want to. But, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. Dude, I'm about to go crazy on this lead. Dude, I gotta pull off this lead solo. I gotta just like, let it fumble. For real? Okay. Dude, whatever you come up, I'm sure it'll be fire. Do your thing, man. Yeah, dude. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. No pressure. No pressure. I appreciate you. First of all, I just want to say I appreciate you even considering doing it. Because, like, seriously, that's awesome. Man, look, man, you're back already, and you're already going to work. You're already going to town. Psh. Bro, we gotta figure out a way to get you on the team, man. We gotta figure out a way to get you on the Kent Leon team. Cause you're a homie, man. You're a real one. and the fact that I'm gonna get sappy for a moment. All right, so I might cry, but it's okay. But real talk, like the fact that you believe in me, man. That's what really sets it apart, man. That's what really sets you apart. For real. Like, so thank you. All right. No more soapbox. So no more crying. And I'm not crying. You're crying. No more crying in the stream. Let's get back to the music. I gotta nail this, man. This freaking... I know, it's like I have it, what's in my brain. Whew. This beat, dude. Ugh. There's like some songs I get a good feeling about, and this is one of those songs. I got a good feeling about this bad boy. I'm gonna mess with the solo. I'm not gonna get it, dude. I gotta do that alone. There's like too much emotion that I want to like expose into this solo, and I just gotta do it. I gotta do it after the stream, man. I gotta do it after the stream. But I'm gonna finish like the song structure. Ugh. Then we're gonna do like a little just, and then go into the other section of the song. Uh, that was cool. Let's improv that. Oh I gotta like the synth part needs to absolutely be perfect. I'm gonna be so freaking critical. Like every note needs to be right, because that's gonna be the song. Like I'm gonna put vocals onto this, but I promise you, like this, I'm gonna talk the most through this. Woo! Listen, music is about expression and emotion. You know, like you don't need to be freaking. You don't need to be the best. You just need to freaking say what you want to say. Like it's not. This is. I need to tell something to myself, and it's like it's not about being the best. You know, it's about expressing yourself. Like that's all music is about. Freaking expression. This is Ken, future self. Listen, man. It's not a competition. All right, just express how you want to express and make the music that you want to make. All right, just put the blinders on. Listen to other people's stuff, but don't let it influence you into how you should write, dude. Just let the expression go. Let it go, man. And that's my 2 cents. Let me just improv. That's such, dude. Oh, it's such a vibe. That's such a vibe, dude. I can't wait to play that song live. Even if there's like, dude, I can just imagine. So let me dream. I'm just gonna dream for a second. I'm gonna brain dump. Listen, freaking 2,000 people, and just that part, everyone raising their hands up in the air and bouncing it. I could see it, man. Ooh. If you guys just allow yourselves, if you let the music in, it'll take you on a spiritual journey, man. This is coming straight from the soul, man. Straight from the soul. But here's the thing, what's gonna lead up to that, because we're gonna get crunk first. update and then get it on the face. Guys, I know it may sound like just random noises right now. Wait till it's finished. That's all I ask of you, everybody. This is sponsored by Marcus. With that, guys, I'm gonna end it there. Game Master is hard at work. We got man, the squad, dude. Shout out to the High Vibe Tribe. Yo, we got the greatest community on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. That's just it. Man, stay tuned, okay? Because I'm trying to come up with some great stuff for y'all. Trying to plan some events, some shows. Trying to get these shows down. Oh man, okay. So I'm gonna call it a night. Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's your boy Ken Leon. Everyone, have an absolutely fantastic week. I will see you on Friday.